it's not about just the lights on the houses. That's anywheres in the city. But the Houston Heights community come together. They shut a few streets down. We're going to talk about what streets they shut down in a second. But they have like orchestras in the front. They have concerts in the front. They have lots of partying. They got partying in the street. So in essence, you kind of want to say that it's a party. It's a great family event. That's a little big party, a street party. Yeah, it's like a block party. A block party with a Christmas theme, with lots of lights and a lot of great people that are going to be coming out to see, just to get acquainted with the people. And it's like, how can I say this? It's like the vibe of Christmas comes alive. And it's just a great way to meet like some of the best people in Houston, because it's not like, it's not like, wow, we're going to turn up. It's like, no, let's just have a great time type of feel. And so, okay, so these are some of the pictures and videos that I've done over the years at Lights in the Heights, and since I was a little bitty kid. This is Suzanne and her husband, and so a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll bring one of those coolers with wheels, or like, have you ever seen one of those wheelbarrows with a wheel? Well, they'll get those and they'll fill those wheelbarrows up with like, they'll fill them up with goodies. Like, I shouldn't say this, but some people will fill them up with alcoholic beverages, wine. They'll fill them up with all types of goodies. So they'll kind of bring that out, and they'll make it really like a free event. It's like a totally free event to come have a great time, because if you have your wheelbarrow full of your goodies, aka alcohol. I shouldn't say that, but that's true. That's what everybody does. So I'm not advising that. Make sure you stay, you obtain by all laws and everything, but yeah, that's what they do. So where is the Lights in the Heights at? Okay, let's get to that right now. Let's go to image slideshow off, and we'll go here. Okay, and then we'll take this off, and we will put up a map that I seem to have lost. Here we go. Okay, so if you're coming from downtown, there's a big park on the right off of I-10 West, and there's that big statue. Let me zoom in here. Remember this big statue? It's a big red statue right here. It's in front of a park, and it's a bayou right there and stuff. Well, that's Stewart Park, okay? You need to exit right there. You may have to do a U-turn, whatever you have to do to get to Studewood or Studewood, whatever you want to call it. You want to get there. You want to go up about 3 blocks until you get to, you're going to see this little Woodrose, which is a great place to pre-party. In BB's Texas, New Orleans, great New Orleans food. They got the crawfish, they got the fish, they got everything over there. There's no affiliation. There's a great Vietnamese restaurant over here too, by the way. But I'm just telling you some great things that I do. But you can start pre-partying right here at Little Woodrose, which has always been a good hangout there. But FYI, some people get silly drunk there, so don't let anybody's bad attitude get in the way of you having a great time, okay? Because some people get too silly drunk, especially that on that day, do not know how to handle their liquor. So you would go up. You're gonna go up to 7th Street now. This is 6.5, and so 7th, this street right here, 7th. 4 streets we got. We got 7th, 7.5, Euclid, and Woodland. Okay, all from Studewood to the right. All this will be closed off all the way to really to like Taylor. So all this area over here, all the way to Taylor. So like this section right here will be closed off, and that's a big section, folks. We're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oof, my God. No, let's just say 4 times 2. That's 8, 16. 8, 16, 24, 32, almost 32 blocks. Oh my God. I mean, they're miniature blocks, but it's still big, because you got 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, and then 4 blocks up. So 4, 8, 12, 16. So 16 city blocks, and then, you got a little micro blocks in there that kind of break up. But anyways, so here goes some tips for you guys that are new to coming here. There's not going to be a lot of restrooms, all right? I want to repeat that a lot. There's not going to be a lot of restrooms, and you don't want to go and pee on somebody's house or take a squat or anything like that in somebody's house. This is a neighborhood. We try to keep it clean. So if you need to use a restroom and you cannot find a porta potty, if you can't find one, you need to walk your little butt over to Woodrose. You need to walk yourself back over to 6.5 Street. Grab a beer, use the restroom, or if you have to, you don't want to pay anything, go to Stewart Park. I hate to say this, but find a tree or something, and you just don't want to pee on somebody's house. All these lots, these are all not commercial. This is somebody's house. This is not downtown. If you make a mess, this is somebody's private property. This is not a commercial area. This is a residential area in which the homeowners get together and they do this for free. There's no charge. This is a free event for you guys. So we don't want to mess that up. We really don't. We don't want to mess that up. We want to have a great time and make sure we clean up after ourselves. Don't throw beer on people's private property. They're going to have trash cans in the front. Most of them do. And if homeowners, if you're listening in that area, put some trash can, put your big trash can in the front so that people will put their beer in the trash cans. And I understand you guys get silly drunk out there, especially my youngster. I was young too at one time. But, let's try not to lose our minds, and have a good time. And if you're a silly drunk, be a happy silly drunk. Okay, so now we talked about that. We talked about where it's at. You go up to Studiowood, get up to find Studiowood any way you can. It's off of I-10 in front of that big red statue. You go up here past Little Woodrow's, right here off of 6.5, aka White Oak. You're going to go over here to 7th Street, 7th and a half, Euclid, and Woodlands. These will be closed off. You cannot get in here. They're going to have the entire neighborhood. All this neighborhood will be closed off. I cannot get it. So you're going to, where am I going to park? Okay, now they do break in cars. This is the neighborhood. Unfortunately, we have a lot of youngsters and people that come from all over the city to break in cars here because it's kind of dark. Why is it dark? Because it's not a commercial area. This is a residential area where people like to feel cozy and comfy and nice, and it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful neighborhood to live in. I mean, Houston Heights is, in my opinion, the best neighborhood in the country because it's weird. It's like you're in the country, but you're smack dab in the city. You are smack dab in the city. Look, there goes downtown right here. You're literally 5 minutes from downtown or less. You can take a bike to downtown. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a real estate broker and I sell houses in the community and I'm one of the best realtors and real estate brokers in the city, if not Texas. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that this Houston Heights is just amazing, man. It really is. Now, that's why they've seen this area go up in value. My grandpa bought his house $56,000 and nearly sold it for $600,000 20 years later. It's amazing. And it just keeps up going in value. So not only is it a property you buy, it's a nest egg. Anyways, let's get off of real estate. I can just go over and over and over. All right, one more time, folks. Studiowood. We go up to 6.5, we see Woodrow's. We go up to 7.5, Euclid and Woodlands. Right here, it's all to the right. That's where it's at. It's closed down. Now, we talked about that so many times, where it is at. We talked about the date. We know where it's at. Saturday, December 11, 2021, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Police will run you out around 10 o'clock, and if you're too silly, they'll arrest you. They will arrest you. I've seen people happen. Don't let it happen to you. Keep your composure. Don't drink and drive. Don't be a dummy. Take a taxi. Take an Uber. These things are super, super cheap to do. You can do that in a heartbeat, okay? So you want to park your car. I like to park my car here on Usner. Usner, there's a lot of lighting. There's some free parking in this here as well. There's a lot of parking here. And then there are going to be a lot of houses that are going to ask you if you want to pay for parking. And that's actually an option too, so you know that you don't get your car broken into. These are lots of great tips. Now, let's go back to my slideshow. Boing, boing. And so there's going to be orchestras, there's going to be concerts in front of these houses, a great way to meet people. Come and be ready to network as well. Bring your business cards and dress nice, dress in a theme. So people like to wear those silly sweaters like Christmas, kind of really crazy sweaters. You can bring your little trolley or wheelbarrow full of your goodies, whether drinks or people bring alcoholic beverages, wine, beer, but I'm not saying to do that, but I'm just telling you what people do. People, I'm just, that's what they do. And so, it's a great place to network with people. And like I said, they'll have concerts and stuff, but keep in mind, this is private property. So you really need to have an invitation to get onto somebody's property to view the concert really up close. If you don't know someone, don't go inside their house, of course. If you want to ask somebody, be pleasant about it. Hey, as a homeowner, can I come in? You may want to do that. But if not, you can always be outside their gates. You can be on the property, and I'm sorry, you can be just outside their property and enjoy the music. It's going to be in the front yard, and it's just going to be a great place. It really is. So that's my questions. If you guys have any, oh, thanks, Mom. Oh, my mom sent a little message there. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. Hey, yeah, my mom said excellent message for all. Yeah, well, I appreciate it. I hope you found this video valuable. I've been coming to this event for decades or years and years and years. So it's something cool and fun that I really think that you guys should really take advantage of. Get out here, dress warm. You may have a little drizzle because it's that time of year and Houston is crazy. So bring your little plastic jacket. It does get a little cool, so if we get a little sprinkle, bring your little plastic jacket so you can still have fun. And if it's drizzling, it's not a bad thing. They will have taco stands. They will have those trailers, those food trailers. They always park on the side, so bring some cash. A lot of times they don't take credit cards. FYI, you do not want to, if you need to use the restroom, there's going to be porta potties, but not a lot of porta potties. So make sure if you need to use the restroom to find one. If you can't, walk over to Stud Park and find yourself a nice tree. If I really would like if you went over to the Woodrows and used their restroom, but I know that's a little bit far. But it's definitely possible you to walk 3 blocks to Stud Park and find you a tree. Because remember, all this area right here is all community. This is all people's houses. This is not, let me pull that up, wink. This is not private, this is not like a commercial area. These are expensive houses. And when I say it's expensive, we're talking about $500,000, $700,000, $1 million, and $2 million, because this is the best. This is one of the best areas of the Houston Heights. So they have a lot of subdivisions in the Houston Heights, and the Woodland Heights is one of the most expensive. I think because they really just kept this area up, and then it's zoned to Harvard, it's zoned to Love Elementary, which is one of the best schools in the nation, in my opinion. They're very accredited, 5-star accredited. So there's a lot of things that you need to take into effect. Now, if you're a homeowner and you have if you know there's gonna be a lot of traffic, homeowners, make sure to put your trash bin out in the front and leave the top open. Once again, if you're a homeowner in this area, you need to put your trash can, put the lid open, because this will stop people from throwing beer cans and bottles in your yard. So take that, put your trash can, and so people, when you're partying, I understand you don't know where to throw the trash, you don't know where to throw it at, and you don't want to hold it. So find yourself a trash can. The homeowners encourage it. Just put it in their little trash can. They will not frown upon that. I promise you. Don't pee on anybody's house. Don't use any restrooms in your house. And for God's sakes, come with a good attitude. A good attitude can go a long way. A long way. So the Lights in the Heights 2021, Saturday, December 11th, 2021, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. I encourage you to get there early because it gets really, really packed. I also encourage you to take an Uber. You're going to do some heavy-duty drinking most likely. Don't drink and drive. It's the worst thing you ever want to happen is to hurt someone that's walking and cripple someone or kill someone. That's the worst case is not going to jail. That is not the worst case. The worst case is hitting a pedestrian. There's going to be a lot of kids. There's going to be a lot of people walking in the neighborhood. So you can easily just make a mistake. It's an accident. That's why they call it an accident. So you need to just really think about taking an Uber. Take it with friends. Some people that are going together, going to the Heights, going to explore. To this event. Say, hey, let's take an Uber together. Let's have let's make it a big shindig. Let's make it a fun deal. Let's go to maybe you start drinking at your house before, and it's fine. If you're gonna come out and if you're gonna have a great time and you're being responsible about it, well then, hey, more power to you. So I'm Alan. I'm from HPAgents.com. I'm a real estate broker, and I'm born and raised in Houston Heights. I've been selling real estate in this area forever and ever. If you need a real estate agent, I'm one of the most hardworking realtors that goes above and beyond about any realtor I've ever seen. I do things that are outside the norm so I can get things done. So does my team, Yvonne, Travis, Sade. A lot of people here, we work and go above beyond to help you guys. So I hope you find it valuable. If you find this video valuable in any way, you learn something about it, hit the thumbs up. It lets me know that I'm doing something right, and I'm going in that right direction by providing content that's valuable to you guys. So If you have any questions, I'm here for you. I'm gonna stay on here for a while. Hi. I'll put another little thing there. I don't want to go over and over and over, but it looks like we got some more guests. Ito, let me see here. Directions. It's gonna be from Studywood, 7th Street, 7th to Woodland Street to Taylor. Okay, so I put that in the directions down there, folks. I hope you find this thing valuable. Let's go ahead and do that slideshow one more time. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. It's so fun. Where did it go? Come on. Boink. So remember, this event is not about the heights and the lights in the houses. It's not about that. It's a block party. It's a Houston free block party for the entire city. There's no card where you have to get in or like, are you a homeowner in this area? No. It's not like that. We encourage the whole city to come out to explore the Houston Heights, why the Houston Heights is so great, why it's a great investment. Not only houses used to be here $50,000. Now guess how much they are? Knocking on $2.5 million. So it's amazing how the prices have went. I mean, the average price is about $550,000 for just a regular house. With a 5,000 square foot lot, but they can get up there to $2.5 million, and as low townhomes get as low as $325,000. So prices have gone up, and even the rents have gone up in this neighborhood. It's quite amazing. But I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you do, hit the thumbs up. I'll see you on the next one. If you can, let me know what kind of video content you guys want to see. I'm always trying to figure out what do you guys really want to see. So I'm Alan Jimenez, real estate broker for the Houston Heights. Reach me at 832-305-7653. That's 832-305-7653. Once again, that's 832-305-SOLD, SOLD. Hence, I'm a real estate broker. See you on the next